Good evening, everybody. Hello, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Apologies for the late delay, those of you that are going to be joining us live. If you are watching this on the replay crew, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever in the world you are as you are watching this. This is a tarot live stream here on YouTube and also over on Facebook on the channel Beyond Authentic. The I in Authentic is a 1. If you're new here, my name is Lisa, and yeah, I've been reading tarot for over 25 years. I know, right? I am that old. And yes, so we're going to do some tarot tonight. We are going to do a healing circle. We are going to do all sorts of bits and pieces. So if you are brand new here, if you haven't already, please do what it is saying just up here. Hit the like button, hit the comment button, and all of that one. If you can do all of that good stuff, the subscribe, the ding the bell, and all of that. And if you are wanting to support me and the work that I do here, the tarot readings are all for free. You can go across just here to buymeacoffee.com/Beyond Authentic, where you can in fact buy me a coffee. And if you would like a private tarot reading, you can go just here to Fiverr.com/Beyond Authentic. And if you follow that link, you will get yourself onto my Fiverr gig. It's currently, I am at 5 stars. I am a 5-star reader, lots of reviews, lots of people loving it over there. So yes, thank you to everybody for that. Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm just noticing now we have some viewers. So obviously notifications have popped out on that their Instagram, no, on that their YouTube. Wow, there's loads of people here. So I've got to say good evening to the Kitchen Witch. Good evening, Kirsty. Good evening to the Major. Yeah, notifications have gone out. Thank you, Kirsty. Good evening to Renata of the Craft. Hello, Renata. I don't know why I'm saluting everybody, but I am today. Good evening, Renata. Good evening, Neil. Good evening, everyone, says Neil. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Nanette's here. Good evening, Nanette. Oh, excuse me. I hope you are well. You're loving the specs. These are my new glasses so that I can actually see. So they are very tinted. These aren't reflective or reactive or any of those polarized lenses. These are permanently like this, because with overhead lights and just general light in general, my eyes are so sensitive that I really struggle. So they've upped the tint this time round. So they're almost sunglasses, but they are prescription. So yay. Right, let me just, before we go any further, everybody, I just need to do a quick little thing and just amend the name of the hang on, free tarot tarp, free tarp. That works well, Lisa. Well done, love. Yes. Readings. Apologies for the late start, everybody. My laptop decided not to want to restart, and then when it did do a restart, it decided that it wanted to do a Windows 11 update, which I am currently refusing it to do because everybody's had it, has said that there are some issues, and there's still some issues with it. So I am still in the process of not upgrading to Windows 11, but unfortunately my system is like, no, you will upgrade, you will, I tell you. So yes, a little bit of an issue, but anyway, let me just have a look-see. Hang on a second. I'm going to do this. There we go. That's changed that. I'm now going back into the back end because I didn't even have time to put the customization thing on so that it's on slow mode. Yeah, I'm doing that now. I'm doing it now. Hang on. God, right, where's me live one? Is that the live one? Is this today? No, 30th of January. That's not today, is it? Where's the live stream for today then? Why have I not got... Come on, YouTube. God, YouTube is telling me that apparently I'm not live streaming. Am I on the YouTube? I must be on the YouTubes because you're all in watching. Where's the live one then? Oh, well, maybe I can't change it. Maybe that just is what it is. I'll have to come back and have a look in a second, everyone, because 30 selected. No, that's it's not allowing me to find today's live stream on my YouTube channel. So yeah, maybe if I hit refresh, hang on, last check everyone, last check. No, today's session is not showing up on the YouTube for some reason on my back end. So we'll have to just play with that by ear. So spanners, unfortunately, we have no thingies. We have no slow mode and subscriber mode. So that's going to be interesting tonight. You can't see the eyes. There's the eyes today. I don't know how that, my ring light's quite bright. They are greeny. What palette did I used the So Dope palette. That's what I used today. Makeup Obsession. I'm going through a lot of my old palettes. So today I was just like, I've picked up the sort of slightly green and blue from my outfit, like not the dark blue, but there's like almost like a dark turquoise almost, and this green here on the leaves. So I picked up that and I was like, I'm going to use the So Dope palette and I love it. So yeah, Spanners on guard. I will keep checking on the YouTube. In fact, you know what I'll do? I'll come out of that screen entirely and then reload YouTube from scratch, and hopefully it will be there by now. Let's just have a look. Yay, I've got it on. Right, so I've got it on there. No, don't watch yourself, Lisa. No, don't watch yourself. Watching myself. Hello, me. Let's see what the delay is. Quite a bit of a delay. Right, okay. How do I... I'm now watching myself on YouTube. That's good, isn't it? Right, let's go back into this. Oh my lordy, 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 lordy. See, this is all the stuff that I normally do as this is all being set up. If I don't like pre-do it in advance, it's one of those things. But for some reason, YouTube is not letting me onto my own live on the back end. Why are you not? Why? Oh, this is weird. Okay. Well, apparently, come on, is there any way of getting it on? Is there any way? I'm refreshing everything. No, I'm just gonna have to keep checking back. Sorry, spanners, but it looks like we might have some issues tonight, so be on the guard. My video is very pink and purple with some green that looks blue. My video is very pink and purple. Is it? Okay. Nothing I can do about the colours, unfortunately. It is what it is. It will be what it will be. And that's just the way we roll tonight. Oh, God. I've also still got my boots on from having to go out earlier. So, yes. Rufus is still here, by the way. He will be heading off back down the south tomorrow morning. So, yes. All very hectic here at the moment. So then let's do a little bit of a healing time again, shall we? I do quite like doing healing circles. I'm actually thinking, everybody, what do you all think? Let me know in the comments. Also, by the way, if you're here on the replay crew, do please put the what should we have as the emoji today. Let's have the what should we have as the emoji today? I don't know. I'll decide something. Let's have the sunshine emoji, the bright sunshiny one, because we had to nip out today and I swear I mean, it's got very cold and it was hailstoning. So, you know, it's colder than it's been all year so far, but the sun did feel like pre-spring. I know, right? I've said it. I've put it out into the universe. It felt like a pre-spring sun. So hopefully we aren't very far away from that lovely sort of spring warmth coming back in. Yeah, I'm having tech issues as well, Kelly. I've just seen your message there. So you were having trouble getting into the live. I know, right? I'm struggling with it tonight. It's not letting me in the back end of YouTube. Ooh, misses. Right then, once again, a quick little bit of housekeeping. If you haven't already, do please hit that subscribe button and then ding your bell so that YouTube notifies you each and every time I upload a video. If you do that, you do become, if you do the do-do that you do the voodoo, if you do that, you do become a weirdling. If you want to know what a weirdling is, I'll tell you after this. So a weirdling is basically what we call our wonderful, alternative, slightly spooky family here on this channel. So why weirdling? Because weird, spelt with a Y, is the old word for magical, the connectedness of everything, the web of weird. It was a Viking and pre-Viking kind of term, or Viking term, that basically means the interconnectedness, the weird, the wonderful, the sort of the esoteric, the spiritual, the spooky, the ooky, the Addams family. Basically all of that, that is weird, spelt with a Y. So yes, as you can see, the channel is slowly becoming Beyond Authentic, what is it, Beyond Authentic, Weird and Witchy, slowly becoming that. So yes, Katrina is here. Hi Katrina. Hey Katrina, how are you doing? I hope you're well, Katrina. Hello my darling. I'm in my account, I just can't get into the back end on YouTube for some reason. No snow there, but bloody windy and rainy today. Absolutely. The gremlins are out in force today, Kelly. They absolutely are. But yes, so we're going to start off today. We're going to do another healing circle. Now, let me know what you all think in the comment section, because I would quite like to do a healing circle on a regular basis. And we're actually going to put it into our diaries, put it into the calendars as the first Sunday of the month. Okay, so the very first Sunday of the month, we would like to do a healing circle. In between those two times, in between like weeks, if you are somebody who has an emergency, or you want some like emergency healing for yourself, or some, you know, emotional healing or something like that, do still like come in here, because we can always do like keep you in our wishes and all of that, keep you in our thoughts. But if you are wanting, you know, to send some proper healing energy out to somebody, whether it's for yourself or a loved one, I think if we do that on a monthly basis, on the first of the month, we'll dedicate a proper, like the first half hour, the first 45 minutes of that Sunday, we'll dedicate to a healing circle, a lovely kind of joint togetherness kind of circle. So yes, I think that's something that we definitely could be doing. So let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section. If you're here live, let me know in the chat what you, in the chat that side, isn't it? It's that side. Let me know in the chat what you think, because that would be really useful for me to know whether it's something that you all think that we could do here. So yes, the first, what's that, the first summer fast of a sun, what, the first summer fast of a, I don't know what that means, Renata, but the first Sunday of every month, the not a lunar calendar, not just the month, the normal month that everybody uses, that month. So yeah, the first Sunday, like today is. So then let me have a quick little look and see whether YouTube is letting me into my own blooming live stream yet. Let's have a look. It's not on here. This is the weirdest thing. I have never seen it not show up at all. I wonder if it's because I just went live and I didn't actually preset it. I don't know. It's very odd, isn't it? It's very odd. Let me have a look, see if it's on here. I don't think it is, you know. I think today YouTube is acting very strange. Right, yes, very strange. Very weird. Anyway, never mind. We're just going to have to roll with it for today. Yeah, high alert, spanners, high alerts. So yes, if you would like a tarot reading today, you do need to come across to the YouTube channel, and you do need to hit that subscribe button. When you do hit the subscribe button, you do become a weirdling. So thank you very much for that. We will be starting the tarot readings at probably about 10 to. So we're going to open the list in about 20 minutes, at about 7:45 tonight, because we are going to do a healing circle tonight, because I believe tonight is in fact the first Sunday of the month. So that's what we're going to do now. So thank you for everybody in the comments. The Suna Deeg. Okay, Renata, that sounds like a lovely idea. Oh, thank you, Kelly. What's that? Ira Cozy Queen, can you have a reading? You can do, my darling. As I say, we're opening the list in about 20 minutes time. I'm going to do a quick little healing ritual first. So yes, welcome, my darling, but you do need to hit that subscribe button, and I can tell from my back end whether you hit that or not. So do hit that subscribe button if you would like a free reading. Ed's here. Ed, hello all. I'm excited for you, Ed. I'm excited for you. We'll put your name in, Ed, for surgeries. By sheer coincidence, it's the 6th of something. Yay. Renata, you do like testing me, don't you? You really do like testing me. If it's not my pronunciation, then it's my ability to read Old Norse stroke whatever language that is. I can't even see what it is. It looks, according to my screen, it looks like it says porry, like you were typing porridge and hit enter too quick. So we're now going to call this the 6th of porridge. So yes. So then, everybody, what sort of healing ritual are we going to do tonight? I think tonight we are going to keep it very, very, very simple. And all I'm going to want to do tonight is we are going to do something still quite strong, because candle magic. Thori was Renata. I don't know whether you're just saying, oh, Thori. Sorry. Oopsie, sorry. Oops, I did an accident. I know you're not. I know it's actually it's a something. I can't read what that is. Again, there are huge gaps in my knowledge. My head's really itchy. Does anyone ever get that when you have your hair tied back for like all day? It just makes your scalp want to, like, you just want to peel your scalp off. Anyway, there are big gaps in my knowledge. One of them is a lot of Viking and Norse stuff. I'm slowly, unfortunately, my Viking Norse expert died. I know, right? How rude, Wayne. Moore's boy. Aubergine, by the way, and you just lost the game. All of those things, one after the other, and you blow goats. So yeah. Nobody's going to understand that unless you knew Wayne. But yes, so there you go. What was I saying? Yeah, so he was my Viking expert on all things magical related to anything Norse, anything heathen. Like, he had all the knowledge. Like, oh my God, he could read runes and write under all that stuff. Absolutely amazing guy. So yeah, so that is one of my huge gaps in my knowledge. And the other one is anything astrological. Yeah, the astrological stuff, star charts and sun rising in the 5th quarter of your bum. I don't know what any of that means. I am rubbish at it. I am a bad, lazy witch when it comes to things like that, which may or may not be a little hint as to the topic of an upcoming podcast, maybe at the end of the month. Saying nothing. Talking about podcasts, there is a new one planned for for this coming, oh, hang on, I need to check my calendar now. I believe it's this coming Wednesday, which is the 2nd of the, no, that's the calculator app. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, so this coming Wednesday is the 9th, and there will be a new podcast going up on the 9th. So yeah, and this one is introducing the lovely Kirsty, the kitchen witch, to me and Neil. So we are introducing ourselves and talking about a little bit about Kirsty's background and entrance into the craft. So yes, really cool for that. Right then, we're going to do a very basic healing ritual, and as I say, this one is one that anybody can do at any point, and it's basically using a kind of guided visualized meditation, if that makes sense. Are you all right, love? Oh, Rufus is just hanging up some washing that I thought I'd already washed, even though he's supposed to be on no duties, not even light duties. But thank you. Go back and sit down then. Chill. He's not going to listen to me, is he? He's not going to listen to me. But yeah, so basically what we're going to do in a second. No, that's my job. What we're going to do in a second is I am going to put some music on, because I can do that now. So we're going to have a little bit of music, and it's going to go in the background, and all we're going to do for literally maybe 8 or 10 minutes is we're just going to center ourselves as a little bit of a guided meditation, and we're going to, as part of that, I'm going to ask you all to connect, and we're going to try and connect our energies again, because that was a really lovely moment when we've done that before. And then what I'm going to ask us to do is, at a set moment, I'm going to ask everybody to keep all of the people in your that come up in the chat, all of the people that need healing, keep them in your thoughts, and we're going to send the energy out to all of those people. So what I would like you to do, because this is going to be something that I want all the spanners to take part in and everybody watching, and if you're watching this on the replay, please do this along, because magic doesn't understand time, right? People made time, not magic. So working spells, magic, all of that exists somewhere in quantum mechanics. It's all in a whole different time space phenomenon, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff. It's all different, right? So what that basically means is if you're watching this on replay, that energy you can still tap into, because that energy arguably has always been there and will always be there in that moment. It's interesting, isn't it? Interesting philosophies when you start looking at that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a very basic guided meditation. We're then going to ask for the energies to link. So we're going to ask everybody's that's listening to this either on the live or on the replay to just link energy and see whether we can feel those other energies, sort of forces, bubbles around us. And then we're going to send that energy out to those who need the healing. Now, if you would like your name put in, or somebody else's name put in for that reading list, please put it into the chat now, because once I start this music, I'm going to ask everybody to refrain from putting comments in. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it. So let's just have a quick little look-see. Oh, I've just seen that's amazing news, Katrina. Well done. So what's that? What's that? Oh, yes. Yes, Katrina. Celebrate good time. Come on. Do. Oh, I looks really cool in my dark glasses, doesn't it? I look like I should be in a nightclub somewhere, you know, like with my hardcore alcohol, what I drink in me coffee. You know what I mean? Well done, Katrina. That's so cool. Like, I predicted it. You did the work. Well done. Well done, Katrina. Oh, that's great news. I love good news. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, I just want to give you a huge big hug. Yay. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, welcome the beauty and the brain room. Yes, we're going to start a healing circle, and then we're going to do some tarot. It will open in about 10-15 minutes time. We'll start the tarot. So we do have baby Olivia and Katie in. So baby Olivia and Katie, they're going to be in our thoughts obviously tonight. I would also ask that we hold Ed in our thoughts, because Ed is about to have some surgery, and I know Ed's a bit scared about it, but you're going to do fantastic, Ed. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And we're going to also hold my other half's parents in our thoughts as we do the healing circle. So we're going to do that, and then anybody else, if you want to add somebody's name onto that list, then please feel free to do that now. Right then, okie dokie, let's have a quick little look. The beauty in the brain room. I love that name. What would I be? Would I be the beauty, or would I be the brain in that situation? I think I would be the brawn. Yeah, I think that's what I would be. I need to, sorry everyone, I need to unclip my hair, because this hair grip thing has been instantly, my full face falls forward 6 inches and I age 100 years. Do you know that? Because it's been so tight on my head, it's literally kept things back. Yes, absolutely. Kylie as well. Kylie as well is in our thoughts. So yes, 100%. Right then, everybody, let's crack on with the ritual. So what we're going to do, I'm just looking to see whether I'm going to use a tea light. I'm just going to use a tea light, because I didn't. Did I? I thought I did. I thought I had. Hang on a second. Do I have? Is this my candles? No, it's not. No, I thought I had some. I thought I left some candles on. Oh, I did. They're right there in front of me. Good Lord. My brain is not working. I am telling you. It's literally right in front of me. So we're going to use a white candle. Now, white is fantastic. You can use white for anything. It's a lot like a black candle. You can use a black candle in place of anything, any other color in magic. You can use a white candle the same. Good evening to Presh Pandey. Hello, my darling. You're over there on the Facebook channel. If you would like to come and join us for a free tarot reading, you do need to pop over onto the YouTube channel, which is Beyond Authentic, spelled exactly the same as it is just up here. If you come across to this channel, you will be able to request a tarot reading. Right then, let me just pop this on here. Before we do anything else though, we are doing a quick 10-minute guided meditation stroke healing circle, and we're going to do this together. So I'm going to ask everybody now if the mods can just stop popping anything into the stream. If anybody comes on and if anybody asks any questions for the next 10 minutes, we're just going to let the questions be, because I would like the mods, my moderators on this channel, by the way, everybody, are the most amazing bunch of people you ever meet in your lives. They come on each and every Sunday to do this free. Nobody gets paid. Like, none of us get paid for YouTube, you know what I mean? But they come on and they do it out of the kindness of their hearts to support me and also to support all of you and help build this really lovely community. So we owe a huge debt to our moderators on this channel, the Spanners, and I could never repay them for all the wonderful work that they do here. So yes, we're gonna ask them to actually join in the circle as well, so that they can get some of that healing energy, a little bit of a recharge for them as well. Right then, all of that being said, let's click over, and we're going to start with a little piece of music, and we're going to use, shall I use this one? Let's use this one. Now, before we go any further, can you hear me over the music? You should be able to. If one of you can just say yes, so I'll ask Kirsty if you can hear me. Just type that you can hear me, my love. That's the wrong piece of music, but that's fine. The volume's the same. That's what I wanted. So hopefully you can hear me over the music. Now I'm lighting the white candle. Yes, you can. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Right then. So we've got a lovely white candle burning. And all we're going to do is slowly, I'm going to ask every single one of you watching this, whether you're live or on the replay, if you can just close your eyes and just, what I would like you to do is to sit with your feet flat on the floor and your arms just comfortably resting in your lap. Now, if you are sat on a sofa or you're curled up in bed or wherever, just sit comfortably, but please make sure like your leg isn't crossing your leg or your arm isn't sitting on your arm, because when we actually do this relaxation, you may find that you relax and the weight of your arm will rest on the other one, and it can stop the blood flow. So we just want you to sit comfortably with your feet flat on the ground and your arms at your side. And then when you're ready, I'm just going to ask you all to just close your eyes and just to take a deep breath, and then just let it go. And bit by bit, as we go through this, we're just going to focus on our breathing. So what I want you to do first of all is wherever you can feel your breath. For some of you, that may be in your nostrils. For some of you, you may feel your chest going up and down. For others, you might feel your breath as it enters or leaves your mouth. Wherever you can feel that breath, just bring your attention there for a few minutes. So just be aware of your breath and just allow your breath, allow your breathing to just naturally go at its own rhythm. And you're not going to try and change your rhythm of breathing or anything like that yet. We're just focusing on where we can feel the breath. So just continually focus, bring your attention really focusing on that breath. And now we are going to slowly start to slow our breathing down ever so slightly, and we're going to monitor our breathing and we're going to control our breathing. And how we're going to do that is by breathing in, holding for the count of 1, and then slowly breathing out and then holding for the count of 1. Okay, so no long breaths, no long periods of time without breathing or anything like that. This is just breathing in, holding, and letting it go, and holding. and then breathing in. And I just want you to breathe in that cycle, however fast, however slow, as long as it's natural for you. Breathe in, pause for a breath, and breathe out. Now, as I say, maybe you can feel your breath in your nose, maybe you can feel it in your mouth, but I want all of your attention now just to really focus on your breath. And this breath. And focus on this breath. And now I want you to bring your attention to your feet. Just feel your feet exactly as they are now. We're not going to change anything. We're not going to move them. If there is any pain in your body, just acknowledge it and then let it go. We're not going to try and change anything. We're just bringing our attention to our feet. And then I want you to move your attention slowly to your ankles. And as we go up the body, I want you to feel and focus on your calf muscles. Do they feel tired? Do they feel stretched? How do they feel? And all the while, we're just concentrating on our breathing, continuing to breathe, hold for 1, and release, and hold for 1. And now, just bring your attention to your knees and your legs, your upper thighs, into your bottom. Where can you feel your weight? Is it through your thighs, the back of your legs? Is it on your bottom? Can you feel your weight in your lower back against the backrest of your seat? Where can you feel your weight? And as we're thinking about that, we're bringing our attention up through our abdomen, through our stomach, up into our chest. And we're just generally feeling, sensing where our body is as we're continuing that rhythmic breathing. In, pause, out, pause, and continuing that pattern. And now, as you can feel the attention in your chest, we're now going to experience it down our shoulders and down our arms. So just bring your attention into both shoulders, both arms, elbows, out into your hands, and just feel your body exactly as it is in this moment, not changing a single thing. If there is any pain, just send it a little bit of love and acknowledgement, but we're not going to try and change anything. We're just bringing our attention. And then going back up the arms, back up your elbows, up through your biceps into your shoulders, and then just feel your neck. This is where a lot of you will carry tension. So again, we're not going to try and change it. We're not going to try and crack our necks or anything like that. Just feel how your neck is feeling in this moment. And then bring your attention right up now, right up into your jawline, into your face. Bring your attention all the way up through your face, up to your solar plexus, your third eye, your forehead, right onto the top of your head now. Feel that attention. And now what I want you to do is I want you to feel how your energy, your body is made up of more than just cells. It's all of that energy. And I want you to feel that and feel that energy vibrating and buzzing. Feel that energy as it's kind of building, and you can feel your entire body now, fully aware of where you are in this moment, fully aware of where you are in the situation, but you can feel your body absolutely vibrating and buzzing with that energy. And now what we're going to do is we're going to imagine that there is an energy beam going from us up out of the top of our heads and linking us up with a universal energy, whether that is the entire planet, whether that is, a network, a spider's web of energy, however you see it, whether you see it as a bubble, whether you see it as a giant warming glow, however you see that energy, we are going to connect with that energy through the top of our heads and feel that that energy is building. We are building our own energy. We are connecting with that other energy out there in the universe. And as we do that, we are connecting with one another. All of you listening to this now, all of you watching this now, whether you're live or whether you're on the replay, you're all part of this at the same time. we're all sensing and feeling that energy. You might feel it as a slight tingle in your fingers. You might feel it as if a slight vibration's happening. The room might be feeling warmer to you. It might be feeling cooler to you. Whatever those changes are, just acknowledge them and just allow them to be. We're not going to try and change anything, as I say. We're just going to allow everything we're feeling to be. And now, as we are feeling connected, as we're starting to feel that energy from each one of us, adding a little bit of our energy into that collective, I want you to keep those people that we've already named, keep those people in your mind's eye, keep those people, those names, keep those people in your thoughts. And we're just going to send out a very warm pulse. Now, how we do a warm pulse is we literally think of warm, loving, fluffy thoughts, all of those wonderful thoughts of nature, of nurturing, of life, the universe, and everything. All of those positive vibes, just feel them building in your heart, feel them building right in your gut, and feel that love that you do share for others, and you do share for innocence, and you do share for those people who need help. And we're just going to let that energy build and just let that energy sit within us for a few minutes as we just let it build. And those people that need our help, we know what it's like to be in need ourselves. And we know how lovely it is when somebody reaches out when we're feeling absolutely terrible. And we're just going to send that same feeling out to those people. So in a minute, I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. And as we go to 0, 3 to 0, as I say 0, I want you to imagine that warm pink, warm orange, whatever that color of that energy is that you feel, that makes you feel warm and positive and loved. We're going to send that through the connection, through our head's connection, out into that wider field that we've all connected with. Okay, so just sensing that loving, warming energy. It can be the same sensation you get when you look at your child, or you look at a kitten, or you look at a puppy, or you look at whatever it may be. Whatever gives you that sensation of, that's what we're going for. And now I want you to feel that warming love and feel that warm vibe. And in 3, 2, 1, 0, just send that pulse. Imagine it, visualize it, literally swelling up and welling up and overwhelming you with love and affection and lovely thoughts. And you just send that out in one great big pulse up through the network and to wherever it's needed within our community. And now I just want you all to just stay where you are, allow that energy, allow that connection, allow that to be a two-way conduit as that energy is leaving you, but also coming back through that connection and back into you, recharging those batteries, recharging your energy, giving you more spoons, making you feel a certain way, and that way is alive and positive. And I want you just to focus on that feeling for a few seconds, continuing your breathing, watching your breaths. And as we do that, I'm going to ask that all of us now just thank that energy, thank the universe, thank each other for helping now in this positive healing circle. And now I want everybody just to imagine that that energy that they are connected to, that beam from our top of our heads, we just slowly allow that to fade. And that energy beam just slowly fades and contracts back into us. And we can still feel the energy that we have gained through that circle. We can still feel it within us, and we can still feel alive and positive and vibing, and we can feel that energy together. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is slowly to start to bring your attention back to the actual place where you are right now. Bring your attention to your chair, to the seat under you. Bring your attention right back into the room. And if you want to open your eyes now, you can open your eyes and start to breathe normally again, and open your eyes, and then feel that energy still buzzing within you, but hopefully you're now back in the room. 3, 2, 1, I know, right? But you're back in the room, you are feeling alert, you're feeling positive, you're feeling those vibes. And right now, if you've felt anything through that, if you felt any tingles, any sensations, whatever, please let me know in the comments section. That would be really, really lovely. But yeah, back in the room now, everybody totally awake, totally alive, totally here, and totally alert. And yeah, thank you everybody for taking a few minutes with that. Oh, the music was a bit loud. I did turn it down. Hopefully that was okay that I turned it down. I've just seen that. Yeah, hopefully that was all okay. I don't know. Hopefully it was okay. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I've just seen that pop up. So, yeah. Sorry. Let me know if anybody did feel any sensations. Let me know how you went on with that. It's a little bit of a mindfulness meditation that I practice quite a lot, a body scan. It's just very lightly based on that. And then, yeah, with a little bit of added healing bits thrown in. So let me know, everybody, how that was. Let me know how you felt. You're feeling high from doing that, Ninette. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for that, everyone. You're feeling very serene now. Ah. The beginning is how you meditate. Oh, thank you. You have to thank your Connie cat for spoiling your experience. She wanted to come in and wanted food. No ignoring that, is there, Renata? Absolutely no ignoring that. But it wasn't too loud where we couldn't hear you, but maybe tweak for next time. Okie dokie. I couldn't see how loud it was, but for next time I will absolutely turn that down. Yeah, thank you for that. Right then, everybody. Oh, give yourself a little bit of a shake if we need to, just to like blah blah blah. Osman, I don't know what's going on the Facebook. Hang on, let me go over to Facebook. I'll tell you what we'll also do, seeing as we're here. Let's see if I can refresh and actually set subscriber and slow mode on yet. Let's see whether YouTube is allowing me into my own live stream. Are we allowed in? Seeing as we actually are live streaming right this very second. No. Let's have a look on the screen on this one. No, apparently we're not live. Apparently YouTube doesn't understand. But anyway, there we go. Right then, everybody, the levels weren't too bad. You're just very mindful of people who have some sensory processing problems. Thank you, Neil. Yeah, I did turn it down initially, but I don't know whether that was quite enough. So next time I will take it down a little bit lower, but thank you for letting me know that. Right then, everybody, let's crack on with the tarot. So we're going to officially open the tarot list now. If you would like a tarot reading, all you need to do is come over to the YouTube channel, which is Beyond Authentic, exactly the same as it is up there. Come across to that channel, and if you notice, the I in authentic is a #1. So if you come across to that channel now, I will be able to see whether you've subscribed or not. I know, right? Because I'm on the back end. I can tell all sorts from here. So yeah, I'll be able to tell whether you subscribed. And then if you would like a reading, all you need to do is put the word question followed by your question into the live chat, and that will get picked up and passed to me. So yes, do make sure you check that out. Also, I've got to say, coming up very, very soon is Kirsty's oracle reading. So Kirsty, the Kitchen Witch, my oppo, she does some oracle readings now on the YouTubes as well. So her first session was last month. Her next session, I believe, is it the 14th, Kirsty, or is it the 21st? I can't remember. I think you said it was the 21st. Neil's not showing blue. What? He should be. Hang on a second. Hang on a well, right. Let me see if I can fix that then. Bear with. Right. Hang on. What I have to do, I have to kind of do this as a workaround. Let's have a look. Let me have a look. Right. It says he's the spanner on my end. Oh, I don't know. It says Neil's a spanner on my end. Hi and welcome, Brishty M. Well, I can't even. Yes, there you go. Thank you, Kirsty. Monday, the 21st of February at 10 a.m. So yes, Monday the 21st at 10 a.m. We have a live oracle readings over on the Kitchen Witch, so do make sure you check that channel out. Yeah, if you haven't already, by the way, that's a really good time to go over and subscribe to Kirsty, because she does a Friday night natter as well, which you've also just missed. But 21st of February, she will be back on Monday morning doing a live oracle stream. It's very, very interesting. I love how it's different to the I don't understand, Neil, because on my screen it says you are a mod. It's just YouTube being YouTube. Oh, hang on a second. What channel am I streaming this on? I'm streaming this on the wrong channel, you know. That'll be why. I'm streaming this on the Health and Beauty channel. Oh, right, okay. Oh, they're all on the wrong channel. Oh my God, that's funny. I was like, why is that not? Right, hang on a second, everyone. We're just going to carry on here, though, because there's no point starting on the other channel, is there? Oh gosh, that's made me laugh. Right, hang on, everyone. Apologies. I bet some of you are watching this going, what the hell is this? This isn't Slimming World. Oh, and now it's not even letting me log into my YouTube. Oh my God. Oh my God. Right, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. It's not letting me in. Oh my gosh. Right, hang on. Hang on. This is just... Oh dear. Right. Sorry, everybody. It's causing all sorts of issues. No wonder nothing was working. It's because I'm on the wrong channel. Oh dear, that is funny. Right, okie doke. So we're just going to crack on and do tarot readings. Let me see whether I can. I can't stream this. Can I stream it on more than one YouTube channel at a time? No, I can't. I can't. Right, never mind. I can't do anything because I can't log into my YouTube. It's not letting me do a single sodding thing. Right, so it's hang on. Sorry, everyone. Let me just see whether this will work. Right, it's it. I'm in. Am I in? Am I in? Right, switch account. Hang on a second, everyone. I am trying to switch. Oh, Jesus. Oh, now I'm really confused. Now I'm really confused. I am totally confused right now because I have I am very, very, very confused. According to this, I'm right. Okay, I don't understand. Sorry, everyone, bear with. I know, right? This is fantastic streaming, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic streaming. I can't get onto any account right now. YouTube does not want me to do anything, apparently. Right, let me, come on, sign it in. Yes, thank you. Come on, I need access. Blooming thing. 1 second. Sorry, everybody. This is actually more problematic than we realise. No, right. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna. It is what it is. We are professionals here. She says. Right, I'm in. Good Lord. Oh, why do I need two-step verification? Right, okay. Yes, I am trying to sign in. Yes, thank you very much. Good Lord. Come on, tech issues. Right, this one. I mean, don't get me wrong, everybody. Thank you so much for coming over and hitting the subscribe button on Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty. Right, I can do the things over here. So let me just go into... Oh, lordy. That's why, you know, that's why things weren't showing up on there. Right, I will get to tarot readings very shortly. Apologies, everyone. Let me just see whether I can get blooming subscriber mode on, so at least the mods aren't fighting trolls at the same time. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. So at least that way, the mods aren't fighting the trolls as well as everything else as well that's happening. Right then, slow mode is now on, and oh, come on. Slow mode is on. Subscriber mode is on, so that is all now kicked back into place. So yes, thank you very much, everybody. Sorry for that. We're on the wrong channel, but never mind. We're just going with it. We're just going with it today. So then, this is Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty, where we are doing tarot readings tonight. So then, let's have a look. So I do have my Instagram up. Question 1, Rishika, you're a new subscriber, Rishika. Okay, that's lovely to have you here. Let's I've got your question up in front of me, so we're going to start with the tarot readings. So then, everybody, if you are brand new to this channel, I guess I should I? No, we're just gonna roll with this. We're just gonna roll with it. We are streaming on a tarot on a Slimming World and Beauty channel, and we are streaming tarot. So if anybody's watching this wondering what the hell content this is, you're not used to this. This is what we normally do on a Sunday on the Witchy channel, funnily enough. So then I'm just going to pop the candle over here, nice and safe. That's going to be allowed to burn down thanks to the healing ritual. So yes, right, I've got your question, Rishika. Thank you very much for that. So then, if anybody would like a tarot reading, all you need to do, I know, right? We might get some new weirdlings. All you need to do is come over to Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty tonight and hit the subscribe button, and then pop the word question followed by your question into the chat, and we will be able to do that for you. So if anybody, yes, you did, Mari, you found it by chance. Absolutely. If anybody would like a tarot reading, do please come across and say hi. If you're watching this on Facebook, you do need to come across to YouTube. So again, come across to Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty tonight, all one word, and then you will be able to ask your questions. So yes, as Ed says there, thank you, Ed. If you are liking this thumbs up, no, if you are liking this live stream on the wrong channel, do hit the thumbs up button. That will really help me out here on YouTube. So yes, absolutely bizarre as hell. Right, but what it means I can do, Neil, is I can now go into my oh god, hang on a second. Does that mean I don't know what other mod things are on this channel. I honestly don't know, but we'll have to have a look. So yes, wow, this is very bizarre. So we are live streaming. I haven't sworn once, and because on this channel's monetized, it's now a limited monetization. For whatever reason, YouTube has already limited it, even though nobody's sworn or done anything wrong. So there you go. Right then, can I make mods from here? No, I can't. I can't make mods from the YouTube. So from StreamYard. So we're just going to roll with it today. Right then, I do have some, I can't believe I've done this. I do have I do have a couple of mods on this channel. I'm going to double check who is a moderator, because I can do that from the back end. Let me just have a quick look. Sorry, everyone. I am so sorry for this. This is just like, this is rather bonkers that this has happened today, but it had to happen eventually, didn't it? It had to happen eventually that we would be on the wrong channel. Right then. So, oh yes. Necro Neil, is that going to bring you up? It's not bringing you up. Of course it's not bringing you up. That would be far too easy. Right then. Why is that not bringing you up? I don't understand why that's not bringing you up, Neil. Oh, because we're not in capitals. Right, sorry everyone. Oh god, this whole stream is just me going blooming, what's it called? Gremlins. No, it's not letting me do it. Right, okie dokie. I can't do it that way. I'll have to do it. I'll have to do it another way. Let me just have a quick see. Right then, everybody, we are going to start on with some tarot readings now. I've got a couple of requests in. As always, if you do want a reading, you do need to come across to the YouTube channel. Tonight it's Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty. Once you're here, if you click that subscribe button and then wait yourself 5 minutes, you will be able to what's the word I'm looking for? You will be able to ask your question. All you need to do is put the word question in front of your question and we'll be able to do that for you. Now then, if you don't know, tarot is tarot readings are for those of you who are 18 years of age or over. If you would like a reading, do please bear in mind that tarot is being broadcast, or this channel is being broadcast out to the wide their internets, and anything you request may well be personal information, and the way that I read is without the fluffy bit. So the way that I read is very precise, well, as precise as I can be, but it's very direct. A little bit blunt at times, I think is the word that I'm looking for. So if that is something that you are fine with, then absolutely no problem at all. If, however, you would rather have your sort of personal information kept personal and private, maybe go ahead and have a look down at the bottom of the screen. There is a link there for my Fiverr gig, so that might be a better option for you. It is private. Right then, so we are going to go ahead now and start the tarot on the wrong channel after everything. And yes, so then let's do the swoopity swoops. Come on. Oh, now StreamYard's acting up. Typical. Right then, so we're going to do the first swoop and we are going to start the tarot. Yes, we're going to do that now. How many buttons can you click before you click the right button? That's the question. That is the question. Oh, lordy. Right, anyway, so we're going to crack on with the readings tonight. So if you would like a reading, do all the good stuff. Thank you very much. And of course, you're not trouble at all, Neil. I just can't find you. I literally cannot find you on the thing to make you a mod. And unfortunately, because I'm streaming this way round, I can't even access it via YouTube on the YouTube backend live, because it just isn't wanting me to do that. So yeah, it's all very complicated tonight. But anyway, we do have some reading requests in. So Rishika, are you here, Rishika? If you are, please just say hello in the live chat so that we know you are on the live still. Let's have a little look. See, Rishika, are you still here, my darling? If so, if you just say hello in the live chat, just so that we know you are here. While I'm doing that, I will tell you that tarot is for entertainment purposes only. You do make all of your own decisions about your own life. Tarot should never be used to replace medical advice, legal advice, financial advice, or counselling advice. If you are looking for support, do please check out the professionals in those areas. Thank you, Rishika. Now, as I say, tarot is being streamed live on the internet, and you can, of course, go across to Beyond Authentic just there at fiverr.com and get yourself a reading. So then, Rishika, I've got your question in front of me. You are asking, will S and I be more than friends. So let's have a little look-see for you. So then, the tarot deck I'm using is the Connolly deck. This is a lovely tarot deck. It's the one I've been using for many, many, many years. About 17 years, I think I've had this deck for at least 15 years. So a very long time. So then, we're going to go ahead and read for you, Rishika. So, sorry, Rishika. So Rishika, so for the guides, for those of you that don't know, I've got dragons. I know, right? I do. They are elemental energies in the form of dragon energy, and they are my tarot guides. So if you hear me talk about the guides, it's dragons. So then, Rishika would like to know how it is. Will S and I ever be more than friends? Will S and Rishika ever be more than friends? That is what we are looking for. Rana khsm, you need to come across to the YouTube channel Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty tonight. Come across to that channel and click the subscribe button, and then you'll be able to ask your question over there. We can't do the questions on the YouTube, on the Facebook. Barely get me words out tonight, I know, right? So then, Rishika, we're cutting your deck, and let's have a little look-see at the cards. So, all right, okay. If you've never had a tarot reading before, tarot is separated into 2 main sections and then 4 other sections. I'll explain. So the main sections are the minor... I haven't even had a drink. The main sections are the major arcana and the minor arcana. The major arcana are like the headlines. These are the large cards. These are the cards that always, if you see tarot on telly, they're always the ones that are depicted. So cards like the Fool, the Devil, the Lovers, all of those cards, they're the ones that you often see on telly and films. The other part of the tarot deck is the minor arcana, and that's like a normal deck of playing cards. It's got 4 separate sections, except instead of hearts, spades, diamonds and clubs, we go cups, wands, swords and pentacles. So similar thing, just with a different sort of branding. And like a standard deck of playing cards, you go ace to 10, jack, queen, king. In the tarot deck, we go ace to 10, page, knight, queen, king. And the knight and the page, for me, have similar energy. It's very youthful energy, but the page is innocent youth energy, and the knight is teenage rebellious youth energy, if that makes sense. Right then, so Rishika, you've asked about UNS. Now, in the beginning, I've got temperance. Now, this is the past. This is the past that you're bringing into this situation today. Now, this temperance card is reversed. Now, I'll show you it upright. That's what they look like upright. Now, when it's reversed, it is literally saying that this is a card all about patience. And I think for you, you want there to be more with S than there is currently, and you actually are getting a little impatient now. It's like you're a bit tired of waiting for you, or whatever the word is. So yeah, you're tired of waiting. You are like, okay, like, I'm here, I am a beautiful vibrant flower, come and pick me, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like you just want to be plucked, if you know what I mean. You just want and you're like here going, look, I'm a lovely rose, and I smell so beautiful, and my petals are so pretty, and I'm here. Come and pluck me. Don't just, you know, come and put me in a nice vase. Don't just look at me. And you're like, yes, tired of waiting, although you are good friends for a while. Absolutely, because this is reversed. So that is the literally, you are tired. It's like, just bloody well, like, make a move for, like, what do I need to do? It's that, isn't it? It's that. Now, in the present position, we've got the Knight of Swords. Now, swords is the... Oh, thank you, Phoenix. Phoenix has just subscribed saying my energy is beautiful. Thank you, my darling. Knights are the trouble and strife suit. So these are the suit about challenges, obstacles, things like that. And this is the suit which is really talking about there being a challenge at the moment that you really want to overcome. And we've got the Knight. Now, again, this is reversed. The Knights are the ones who... I always say they rush in without thinking about the consequences. But even if they did think about the consequences, they'd kind of still do it anyway. Now, this being reversed is literally saying, that you are, how can I put it? Like, Like you are, I don't think you're dropping hints. And I think you need to be dropping hints. And I think that the issue is perhaps with S, because I think perhaps S is maybe completely blind and stupid, and he's not at all picking up on those hints, if that makes sense. Like, I think you might need to be the one here to make a move, because at the moment, what I'm getting from the knight is that rebellious, I'm going to do it anyway energy. And this almost feels like you, where you're like, I know we're friends, but actually maybe we should take the next step. And I think S is the one that's kind of like, I'm not sure about taking that next step. And I think S is the one that is a little bit kind of scared, because this reversal here, I think this is talking about them. And I think this is really talking about the fact that, like, you are very happy, but actually you need to kind of, you know, you need to move things on, if that makes sense. It's like you're happy taking that gamble. S might not be happy taking that gamble. Does that make sense? Oh, you give him hints at times, but he doesn't understand. Instead talks about you finding someone else. Yeah, so I think this is the thing, isn't it? I think that you literally kind of need to, I think you kind of need to literally just say, look, I ain't being funny. I fancy you. Do you fancy going out for a drink? Or something like that. Or just say, you know, you almost want to, you know, in olden days, where like the woman would get the handkerchief and she'd be like, oh, I've dropped my handkerchief, I do declare. And it was a way for the guy to then pick it up and say, I'm sorry, ma'am, you've dropped your handkerchief. And she'd say, oh, did I? Oh, why? What a handsome man you are, and so kind for giving me. And it was actually her making the first move by, why is that message on screen? It was her making the first move by throwing this down in the first place. And it's something like that I think you need to do, right? So you need to just go, oh, I've dropped my handkerchief. What gallant gentleman would possibly pick it up for me? Oh, thank you. You know what I mean? It's like you need to make him think he's made the first move, but actually it needs to be you that does it. Because the next card, which is your future card, now this doesn't necessarily mean it's absolutely going to be him. So just bear that in mind. And again, it's your life. You make all your decisions in your life. It is absolutely down to you. But I will say that the next card is the Lovers. Boom chicka wow wow. Oh honey, I love you, we're getting jiggy, go boom titty boom titty. You know what I mean? The Lovers, like, big shouty card, major arcana card, big shouty card, and it's the Lovers coming up in the future position. So the cards are saying that you are definitely going to have a little bit of jiggy jiggy boom chicka wow wow with somebody. If it's going to be S, then it looks like it could well be S, because, you know, you do have this obstacle here to overcome, which I think is him not necessarily wanting to take that next step forward. But absolutely, in terms of the Lovers, that is really good. So yes, thank you so much, Rishika, for that. Hopefully that helped. We're on completely the wrong channel and everything tonight, but you found us. So thank you very, very much. You found us over here on the YouTubes, on the wrong channel and everything. But I hope that helps, Rishika. I really, really, really do, my darling. Right then, everybody, thank you so much for Rishika there, for putting a question in. We do still have time. I've got a couple more questions in currently. If you would like a reading, all you need to do is go across to the YouTube channel, Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty tonight. In fact, shall I pop up the other... Oh, hang on. I can change the settings. I can change it there. There we go. Is that on a thing? Oh, so pop the channel. Yes, just down there, look. This is our Instagram. And this is the YouTube channel as well. If you would like a reading tonight, you need to come across to this channel for one night only and come and subscribe. And then after 5 minutes, you'll be able to ask your question in the live chat, and you will be able to get yourself a free 3-card reading. If, however, you've not been able to do that tonight, or you would like a reading but you don't want it broadcast over the interwebs, you can of course go across to fiverr.com/Beyond Authentic. The I in authentic is a 1, and I am going to pop that back on screen now. There you go. So this there there it is, just there, if you would like a private reading. I am currently at 5 stars on private readings. That is so lovely. It's just amazing. I haven't had a single score, I think, less than a 5-star rating, so it's absolutely bonkers over there. But thank you for everybody who has booked readings or is booking readings. It's amazing. And the response has been like seriously overwhelming, so thank you. You completely resonated so much for you, and you really had a smile. You enjoyed this. Thank you so much again. Rishika, next time, if you come over to this channel on YouTube and subscribe to this channel, every single Sunday we do it over there normally. Every single Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time, we do these readings. So do let us know. In a couple of weeks' time, let us know how things are going. Let us know if we need to buy a hat or if we need to plan a baby shower. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say. The lovers coming up in that position kind of says it all. And we'll leave it at that, my darling. We'll leave it at that. But you are more than welcome, Rishika. Thank you so much for joining us. Right then, let's have a little look. See, who else have we got up next? What's the next cab off the rank, as they say? We have the Beauty and the Brain Room. Hello, my darling. When will I marry? Are you here, the Beauty and the Brain Room? Let me know down in the chat if you can do. Thank you very much, Rana, khsm. Can you just confirm how old you are, my darling, if you can? I know, Anita, you're always up for a hat. So am I, my darling. Have I even got my beret here? I haven't even got my beret here. Do I have my beret? Do I have my beret? Oh, I do! Ha! I've got my little, look how much of a hipster I am. I know, right? I have to wear it on the side because this is what all the Bratz dolls wore back in the day. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm a Bratz doll now. Or no, they never spoke like that, did they? Bratz were like, hi y'all, California, eh? I shouldn't do accents. I know I shouldn't do accents, because in a minute one of you is going to ask me to do a Scots accent, and I cannot do it. Can I do it? Anyway, yes, I like my hats. I'm going to take this off though, because it does look rather silly with this outfit on. But anyway, right, thank you. You're 26. Thank you very much, my darling. Just because you do have to be 18 years or older on this here channel to get yourself a reading. So then, the Beauty and the Brain Room. Are you still here, my dear? Oh, you are there. I've just seen it pop up in the chat. Thank you very much. Right then, Beauty in the Brain Room, we're going to go ahead and do your reading now. So then, your question is, when will you marry? So, the only way we can do that with that sort of question, my darling, is by narrowing things down a little bit. For instance, are you currently in a relationship? Because if you're not currently in a relationship, then probably not this year, unless you're a particularly fast mover, in which case I've just realized I've got dark glasses and a beret on. I'm like, anybody would think I was role playing, or what's it called? Not role playing. What's it called where you wear costume? Cosplaying. Yes, I'm cosplaying as Samuel L. Jackson right now, because we look so similar now, don't we? Now I've got the like it needs Kangol written on here or somewhere, and then we're just exactly the same. Dark glasses, beret. I might as well be in the new Avengers film, you know, or the series being filmed in Leeds last week. So yes, right then. I'm just waiting to see whether you're in a relationship currently. I tell you what, we'll just do a single card reading right then. So dragons, guides, what we are looking for is a single card. We are looking for a timeline for the lovely Beauty and the Brain. We want to know when they are going to get married. Okay, so a simple, you're single, but you're waiting to marry your true love. Right, okay. So, have you even met your true love yet, my darling? Because if not, that's going to be really hard for tarot to pick up on. Yeah, I tell you what, dragons. In fact, specifically, our lovely Scarlet, we've just, as soon as I say, right, okay, Okay. We've just had a card jump, which the minute I say dragons and a card jumps, it tells me something. So dragons are my guides. When a card jumps, it normally means that there is a message that they are trying to impart to me. So then I've got to say also, look, I do actually quite like the beret. I'm quite liking it now. I wasn't at first. I might do berets more often. Who knows? Anybody says Frank Spencer in the chat, and I won't do anything because it's, you know, I'm not there, but you know, I'll think very stern thoughts about you. Anyway, the beauty in the brain. So then, you don't know if you've met. So I get what you're asking now. We'll pull this as your modifying reading, and I'm going to pull you 3 cards, but not necessarily to answer the question that you wanted, but the question that you need answering, if that makes sense. So we've got the 8 of Cups that has jumped. Now, the 8 of Cups is all about putting people or putting ideas on a pedestal. Literally what this is. Look, this person has a glowing cup right here and is pausing in their journey and doing everything, because right up here in this castle, Neil, you're going to get a twatting. You're going to get a twatting, my friend. I do need a purple beret. Yes, I do need a purple beret. Curious Holland, I really do. Oh my God, that would be amazing. And a purple lightsaber. I know, right? And purple hair, but that might be coming later. But yeah, so basically the beauty in the brain, what this is saying is that you have put the idea of marriage and getting married onto a pedestal. It's like for you, it's no longer I just want to get married and then, you know, we're going to be together forever and that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to have some kids and we're going to get a car and a house. It's not that. For you, it feels like this is like the fairy tale wedding that you want. It's actually the wedding that you're after rather than the marriage. Does that make sense? Because that's what this card is all about. It's about putting those things that you love and putting them on such a high place, so unattainable that it's almost like you want this say yes to the dress moment. You know what I mean? You want to come down the aisle in your Princess Diana dress with a great long train and everybody, you know, click, 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 click. But is it that you really want? Or is it the next 70 years, 30 years, 50 years, whatever it is of marriage? Because one normally follows the other, or at least it used to. So that would basically be the question. That's the modifier. Now the question is that what you're actually looking for? Are you actually looking for a long-term, you know, a full-on marriage, or are you just looking for a really lovely wedding? Because there's no issue either way. But I'm gonna pull you 3 cards and we're gonna see what is in store romantically for you, the brain and the beauty in the brain. Okay, so we're going to ask that question. A little bit different, but yeah, you think you are looking for the marriage, not necessarily a big wedding. Then this one is really saying just make sure that you have, how can I put it? Just make sure that you have, just be real. That's what I want to say. Like, be real. There's something here. This card only comes up when there's an unfair expectation or an unreal expectation about something. It's a bit like for me, you can all see I'm still quite fat, right? I'm on Slimming World, but I'm still quite fat. So you can all see, right, all of you on the Facebook, Mona Lisa Goldie, absolutely not. You are all getting kicked right now. You are not coming onto my Facebook stream pitching for people to contact you in terms of work, because chances are you're a bunch of scammers. In fact, I am taking this off of the Facebook stream now. So there you go. I've removed it from Facebook. I'm not having scammers come on to the live stream and try and scam other people out of readings where they're having to pay or they're having to be literally handing over ID and all sorts. We're not having that today or at any point on my channels. So if that's what you're trying to do, terribly sorry, the live stream has just ended. So you won't be doing that at this point. So thank you very much for participating. A world of hell no. So yeah, in fact, I'm just going to see whether I can completely delete. In fact, there we go. I think I've deleted that live stream entirely. So there you go. Absolutely. She messaged you as well, Rana. Right. Absolutely. Like, do not do that. Like, absolutely a world of no. A world of no. You cannot get away with that shit on my channels. If that's what you want to do and you want to go on and like con people, fine, do it somewhere else. You ain't doing it with our community. Our community is amazing. Sorry, everybody, rant over. I'm not about to sit down and allow that shit to happen in any way, shape or form. So yes, there we go. Right then, I've now cancelled the live stream on the Facebook. So yes, haha, that screwed you, didn't it? Yeah. Holland's absolutely right. Holland is absolutely right. If you are planning on marrying a bloke, just be aware most blokes are basically large toddlers. 100% beauty in the brain, 100%. Sorry, my darling, it got very, very, very confusing then, didn't it? It got very confusing. Everything just kind of went a bit tits up then for a second. Speaking of baby showers, is a trans shower a thing? It is every time I get in the bathroom. Yes, absolutely. That would be really cool. That would be a really cool thing. Yes. Right then, beauty in the brain. Let's have a look. We are going to do your reading. What is in store for beauty in the brain in the coming block of time? So we're going to look and see romantically, specifically, what is going to be on the cards for you on a romantic basis. Let's have a little look see. Rufus is here on the live. Rufus, we're on the wrong channel. I know, right? I set it up on the wrong channel because I was running late. And then tech issues. Right, let's have a look. Oh, once again, my darling, we have 2 major arcana cards. So this is an important message. So then, in the past situation, we have the 7 of Swords.
I only looked because I wondered what was the drama was, because I heard you saying something.
Oh, yeah. Somebody was going on Facebook and trying to get people to... They're trying to scam people. So I told them to F off and close the read. I did tell him to do one, yeah. So then, beauty in the brain. The 7 of Swords. Swords is your trouble and strife suit, as I've said before. Now, the 7s are really interesting. This is talking about there being challenges and obstacles in the past. Now, those challenges and obstacles have been really, really difficult in terms of love life. Whether that's you've had a relationship that went a bit pants, or whether you just haven't found the one, or you haven't even, like, you've been on a dating site or you've asked around and you've not met the person that's really floated your boat. So what I would say is that this card here is telling us that you absolutely know about the situation. You have, like, you are, how can I put this, if you've been in a relationship in the past, you're kind of over it, you're done with it, it's dealt with, you've moved on. But there are some lingering issues that it's left you with, and those lingering issues are kind of in the subconscious. They are like whether or not the relationship ended particularly badly, or whether it was just like they were a bit of a dick. Whatever it was, whatever's happened, like, that's left you a little bit, not jaded, but they've left you a little bit kind of coloured for the next person, if that makes sense. And so I think that's kind of altering your perception, if you like, of what you want out of a relationship and how you're going to meet someone. Does that make sense, my darling? So it's like whatever's happened in the past, and also if you haven't had a relationship, then it's those missed opportunities that's bringing you this in, because again, we're bringing this all the way back and filtering it through the modifier of the 8 of Cups. Now, in the present position, we've got the Magician. Now, the Magician is, in this reading, I'm going to say it's a fantastically positive card. In some readings, it can be a bit, oop, but in this reading, it's positive, because the Magician is literally, you can see this person has stood here and they've got on the table in front of them, they've got the Pentacle, the Sword, the Cup, and the Wand. They've got all of the suits on their table. They've also got this magic glowing wand up here, which represents their power. And what the Magician represents is your ability to change the world and to manifest things and to literally create change and to alter the world around you. And this is one of those really, really interesting things. Okay, so you are absolutely 100% able to take control of your future love life. So if there is something that you are wanting to do, if you are wanting to find that person, then I think you are going to have to put yourself out there. You're going to have to, like, this hat is really annoying me. You're going to have to join a dating site, or there we go. You're going to have to join a dating site, or you're going to have to join, you know, like, put the word out to your friends. Do you have any single friends? You know, your family members, you know, do you know anyone that you work with? You know, any single guys, any single people? Like, let me know. And that is how you're going to do it. Like literally put it out into the universe. Tell the universe, tell everybody, like, I think I'm looking for a relationship now, and just tell your friends. Say, you know, have you any of your friends single? Any of your family say, oh, your cousin's single. What's he do? Oh, he's a doctor. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, oh, he drives a Jag. Oh, and he's owns his own house, and he's got all his own teeth. But he's 97, right? Maybe not then. No, it's all right. I'll pass on that one. You know what? That's what I'm talking about, right? So you put it out into the universe, and then that is your ability to create that. So you have to basically put it this way, right? These days, everybody's on Tinder, and is it Bumblebee, Bumble, whatever that other one. There's loads of them, isn't there? Plenty of fish and plenty of seafood, plenty of octopus. I don't know what the apps are, because I'm you know, I've been with him for 6 years. How do I know? But anyway, there's all those apps. So you can get yourself on those apps, on those dating sites, and start going on some dates safely. You know, COVID restrictions, and letting somebody know where you're going, and giving them 3 rings and all of that stuff. Do it safely, but you need to put yourself out there. It's a bit like you could have the most fantastic jewelry shop, right? And your jewelry could be the most amazing diamonds in all the world, and they could be in platinum and gold and just amazing designs, and you could be selling those amazing things for like 20 quid, right? Genuine diamond, dripping diamond earrings for 20 quid. But unless you tell somebody about it, they're never going to walk into your shop. Like if you haven't got a sign out front that says jewelry shop, diamonds for £20, no one's going to walk in if your shop just is completely blank. You know what I mean? If it looks shut down, they're not going to walk in and go, hello, what sort of shop is this? Oh, you sell jewelry. Oh, I was looking for a baker's. Sorry. You've got to put yourself out there. You know what I mean? And then the future card, we've got a really interesting one for this. We've got the Chariot. And it's upright. The Chariot again is a major arcana card. So this is another headline card. And the Chariot is all about change. It's all about movement and a journey. Now, a lot of people say that the Chariot is just about travel, but for me, it's not. For me, it's that journey. So it can mean physical travel, but normally it means kind of, how can I put it? Normally it means a journey of your soul. So if that means you getting a bit more confident and kind of working out what it is that you have to offer other people, and say, you know, I'm a hot commodity. I am stunningly beautiful or amazingly handsome or whatever it is. You know, I am very attractive for non-binary folk, because all non-binary folk are attractive. I've just decided, all of them. Every non-binary person is remarkably attractive. Whatever it is, that however you see yourself, you just decide, I am hot stuff, right? And I am absolutely going to bring not just all of this to the relationship, but also I'm a lovely person, and I'm going to bring, you know, and actually work out all of those things. Literally think about all of those things. You are beauty with a brain. Fantastic. There you are then, you see. So you basically put that out into the universe and say, I want a relationship, and this is what I am going to bring to the relationship, right? I am going to bring a loving heart, a gorgeous face, and a brain that can brain for Britain, or I don't know, brain for whatever, right? And you are going to put all that out there. And then you are going to literally just say that my journey is a journey of discovery within and a discovery without. So you are literally going to be, where the Chariot comes in, filtering through that 8 of Cups, is literally saying, like, this isn't about you putting things, like, don't hide your light under a bush, or whatever the phrase is. This is really about you going on that journey and basically saying, why have I not met a decent person? Why have I not met the person that fills my heart with gladness? Why have I not found them yet? Like, is it because I'm not going out to singles nights? Is it because I'm not going out to, and there's different types of singles nights, you know what I mean? There's the ones in a backstreet pub, which are a bit grotty, and, you know, if you just want a night of fun. And then there are the other singles nights where they're like, these are for professionals, and these are like, you know, you pay £600 and you get a glass of champagne and a lovely meal, and you get this and some networking, and, you know, there's different types for everybody. You've just got to find the right app or the right group, the right social connections that will bring those people into your life. And then you just need to meet those people. And then it's a numbers game, my darling. It's literally a case of, I've met 70 people today. One of them, I would like his phone number. Or it might be like, I've met 30 people on a dating site and they're all dickheads and I don't want to know any of them. However, I met this one person around the shop and I really want their number because they seem really cool. Whatever it may be, right? Whatever it may be, however that works for you, just put yourself out there, go on that journey. Deej is here. Hello, Deej. I hope you are well, my darling. How was the wedding? You didn't send me photos on that there Facebook. You were going to send me some photos of the wedding. Not the wedding night, just the wedding. But yeah, send me photos. But there you are, my darling, the brain and the beauty and the... I always want to say... Pinky in the brain. Jesus, my brain literally melted then. But yes, I hope that helps, beauty in the brain. Absolutely, I think there is some journeying there, but I do absolutely think that that journey at the end is what is going to get you to the romantic-y, lovely, lovely romantic stuff. So yeah, absolutely do check that out. Rana, you are here, my darling. Are you the next one? Rana, I've got Phoenix up before you, my sweet. Phoenix, are you still here? I've got your question. Up on the chat. Phoenix, my darling, are you still here? If so, just say hello. Oh, I'm glad it helps. Thank you, my darling. But absolutely, dating apps, again, be safe, right? Wherever you are meeting people, whoever you are meeting, be safe, right? Let somebody know where you're going if you're meeting them in person. If you're meeting online, don't give them your phone number, your address, anything that can identify you, you know, when you first meet them. Make sure that you're not, you know, that you have a conversation in person. Make sure that you actually, you know, if you're going to meet them, it's in a public place, preferably in daytime, all of that. So just do all of that. Make sure you're safe. Right then, Phoenix, my darling, I've got you up next. Phoenix, your question is my, okay, so your Libra relationship with your boyfriend, Gemini, just karmic, casual, soulmate, or twin flame? Okay, Phoenix. Right. Right. Okie dokie. I tell you what, before we go any further, tell someone the address in case you end up in the freezer of that address. Yes, I don't mean, that's a very good point, Holland. I don't mean like, don't give them your address. But if you get someone else's address, tell your mum, your cousin, your friend, like message someone and just say, hi, I'm just going to 27 Serial Killer Avenue, Murderville, London. I'm just going there right now. I'm going to meet someone at that address, and I'm going to give you a ring when I'm done. If I'm, you know, if that doesn't happen, I'm getting the number 7 bus from Charing Cross. I don't know. I'm not in London, but I'm going there, and I'm meeting them at 9:15, and I'll ring you at 9:30. I'll drop you a message. If you don't hear from me, police. You know what I mean? I don't know why we do that. Why do we still do that with a phone? Like I was just doing that as a text, and then I do that. It's ridiculous. But anyway, right then, Phoenix, I'm going to do your reading now. Let's have a little look-see. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to swoosh the swooshy. It doesn't make any sense, but you'll understand, because we're going to do that for a timestamp. I think I'm probably going to have to pull this whole live stream and put it on the other channel as well, because it's not going to make any sense otherwise. Right then, let's do a time swoosh. I love how all the regular viewers from the other channel are just like, whatever, it's Lisa and Lisa's chaotic energy. It's ADHD brain. It's fine. But yes, if you are watching this on the YouTubes, do please give it a massive thumbs up. That really helps us out here with the YouTube algorithm. That would be lovely. So yes, thank you. Right then. So I was just saying, wasn't I? I was just saying. So then, Phoenix, your question is a really interesting one. Now, you're asking about, is your relationship with your boyfriend karmic, casual, a soulmate, or twin flame? So Do you want me to be brutally honest? Because if I'm brutally honest, I don't know what those definitions would be, because everybody describes them as something slightly different. Now, let me just explain. It's a bit like, for me, when you say soulmate, for me, you can have different soulmates in different categories of your life. So I firmly believe not only is Rufus my soulmate, but he completes me. Like, I am a better human being when I am with Rufus. Like, absolutely, I am a better person. I am more me than I've ever been. I am just like, he completes me. He's the missing piece of my jigsaw puzzle. And for me, does that mean we're twin flame? Does that mean it's a karmic relationship? In other words, you know, we've been around as partners in the past and we've been reincarnated and we're back in this one. Is that a twin flame? I don't think any of that, to be honest, actually matters at the end of the day, Phoenix. What matters is how your relationship is going, and that is what I'm going to, no, shut up. That is what I'm going to, that's what I'm going to read for you, okay? So a slightly different question than you asked, again, because the cards have no way of knowing of those 4 categories. But what I will do is I will read for what we want to do, dragons. And again, we've got Scarlet tonight. Can you tell? For those of you that are regulars, can you tell we haven't got the wispy? We haven't got that air dragon influence where everything's going chaotic, because my energy is right up there anyway. Like, it just is. Because we all love slushies. No, 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 no. Yeah. Holland is absolutely that friend. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Now, I think it's funny. I think it's funny, but also very true. If you are meeting someone at an address, make sure you don't end up in the freezer at that address. Give somebody else that address so that if you do end up in that freezer, the police know where to come and look. It's true. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. So then, Phoenix, so then our lovely Scarlet Dragon, we are looking for Phoenix's relationship, and Phoenix is a Libra, I believe, and R is a Gemini. Not that we need that stuff here on this channel, but yeah, Phoenix would like to know a little hint at their relationship. And we've just had a card jump, and it's a cup card. Okay, it's really weird. I've got jumping cards, but this is not. Oh, okay, this is wispy. Thank you. Why did I even mention that we didn't have a wispy dragon? And then as soon as I mention his name, he pops up and the hairs on the back of my neck go up. That is just ridiculous. Okay, Wispy, thank you. So then, Wispy, we are looking for some information for Phoenix. How is Phoenix's relationship with their boyfriend R? How is it going? Let's have a little relationship reading for the coming few weeks. Let's have a little look-see. Right, so the modifier, by the way, is the 7 of Cups. So the Cups is the romantic suit. That is the suit all about hearts and flowers, romance, your feelings, empathy, all of that sort of thing. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about cups. This is really annoying me, by the way, just 1 second. There we go. It needs to be, I don't know, it's because on the camera it's round the other way, but there we go. I'm keeping it on. So then, what we are looking for, oh yeah, so I was telling you about the modifying card. God, my energy is all over the place. So you can tell that Rufus is back and he's going tomorrow, and I'm all like scared, can't you? But anyway, this is the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is all about being at a bit of a crossroads and feeling like you've got lots of different paths you can go down. Does that make sense? So I think what it is, Phoenix, I think you are, like, the reason you're asking about your relationship is that you have some questions about your relationship. I know that sounds like a whole like, obviously, because you're asking a question, therefore you have questions. But I think, genuinely speaking, I think that there is a little bit of a doubt or a little bit of a niggle in the back of your mind. Now, that might be because something doesn't feel 100%, or it could be more likely because, you know, past things, or you're overthinking or whatever. So it could be all sorts. It could be absolutely there is something wrong. It could be absolutely nothing is wrong and you are just overthinking things. So this is what this card is representing, kind of being at that moment and just maybe overthinking, lots of different paths you could go down, taking stock and kind of reevaluating or evaluating that relationship. So then let's do a cup. Okay, we've got a very high cut at the moment. You're so confused. He doesn't want to leave you, but you're so confused since Mercury retrograde. Well, luckily Mercury is now spinning correctly again. I don't know much about astrology, but I do know that because it's on all of my witch posts. Oh, interesting. Right then, my darling. Wow. Okay, so in the past position, we have the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is reversed here. Now, the Chariot is literally saying that there has been a moment of a lack of movement, so a lack of a journey. I think this is literally like the opposite from what we had in the last reading. It's completely opposite place and it's reversed. Go figure. So basically what the Chariot is saying is that there hasn't been a lot of growth in the relationship. It kind of feels very similar to how it was when you first, hey Misbehave, hi my darling. It still feels very similar as to how it was when you first got into it. Like there's been changes, but it's not like you are suddenly down at the, oh my God, I completely love you with all of my heart, and I yearn for you, I ache for you, I need you. Like you haven't quite got to the point of that. And I think that's why you're questioning a few things. It's like, do we have the fairy tale romance? Are we going to have that kind of hearts and flowers and everything? You had to wait 5 years. Right, you had to wait 5 years before you can get into a relationship. And I think that absolutely this is that not moving forward, not journeying. I think absolutely there are some issues there. But also, my darling, it's like you've got the Queen of Cups in your present position. Now the Queen of Cups, if I show you her that upright, sorry, she's a lovely card. So the Queen represents, stereotypically with tarot, it represents feminine energy, but it can be masculine, feminine, it can be any sort of loving energy, because love is universal. Love has no gender, you know what I mean? You can be any gender, all gender, no gender, and you can experience and feel love. So absolutely, love is love, right? So that is what the card is actually saying, is actually talking about. But because it's reversed, and because the Queen is somebody who isn't like at the total top of the pecking order, like she doesn't make the final decision in life. You've got the King, unfortunately, the tarot deck, the King above that. And basically what this is saying is that in terms of this relationship, you don't feel like you are the one that are making the decisions. You don't feel like you're the one that's in control. Not that you're not the boss, but that you are, you aren't necessarily the one who is saying, this is what we're going to do, that. It's a lot more collaborative, and actually at times you may not feel entirely listened to, because that is an element here with the Queen as well, is that like normally she gets her voice heard, but when she's reversed, it's like, yeah, she's not getting that respect, if you like. Now in the future we've got the 7 of Wands. Now Wands is all about your security. Now again, really interesting, you've had a 7 come up as a modifier and a 7 come up in your future in terms of your security. I think you've got a lot of thinking to do about what you want from this relationship, my darling. I really do. I think you've got to take some stock and really look at, is this relationship working for you? Is it going the way you want it to go? You've waited 5 years to get into a relationship. Is this what you thought it would be, 3 years into that waiting period? What is the situation? Where are you realistically right now? And I think that is what you absolutely need to do, my darling. You need to take stock, because we've got your sense of security coming up and we've got the romantic relationship coming up, both in this moment of pausing and wanting clarity, wanting to know exactly where you are. And that's something that, this is a really important sign. I'm not saying that these two aren't either, but these two coming up like this is really telling me that there is something here that you need to almost like hit the pause button. On telly where like they're trying to uncover a murder. I don't know why we're talking about like these sort of things today, but they're trying to uncover like a mystery, aren't they? And they're like, we've got the footage from the CCTV camera, and they go, pause, zoom in, enhance, and all of a sudden like this blurry picture goes, and you go, oh yes, look, I know exactly who that is. That's the first person we saw in the beginning of the episode. And you can see, right? That's what you need to do with your relationship right now. And I'm not saying pause it or stop it, but you need to basically go and fine tune, really hard focus on the reality of your relationship, and then make some decisions and ask some questions from there, my darling. I hope that makes sense. I really, really, really do. Right then, the last person we have tonight is Rana. Rana, thank you very much for asking your question. Thank you, Phoenix. I hope that makes sense. Thank you, my darling. We try and do it honestly here. We try and give you the readings without the fluff. We try and tell it as it is, as honestly and as straightforward as we possibly can. So then, Rana, how does Mysum feel towards you? Mysum's an Aries and you are a Gemini. Okay, Rana, my darling, let's have a little look. See, are you still here in the chat? I do believe you were. Yes, you are. Hello, my darling. Right then, let's have... Slowly turning it into a dungeon, says Ed. I don't know. I hate to think what the chat is talking about. I absolutely like our communities, both on this channel and on Beyond Authentic, and as the wider Authentic army, our communities are fantastic. But sometimes you've got a question when you look up from doing something and you look at the chat and you're like, huh? But yeah, they're all a lovely bunch of people. I love our communities. They're wonderful. Ed is talking about a dark, damp cellar. Okay. Right then, Rana, let's have a look at your question. How does Mysum feel towards you? Let's have a look. So then, dragons, whichever dragon would like to step in for this last reading tonight, how does Mysum feel about Rana? Let's have a little look. I hope I'm saying that right. Mysum. We've had a card jump. Oh, who is Mysum? Because we've got the Two of Swords. Swords is trouble and strife. Two is talking about a relationship. This is almost talking about having some May. I don't know how to pronounce the E and the I, but this is really talking about there being some issues in this relationship and possibly some conflict. Swords are all about conflict and challenges and things like that. So yeah, I think there is definitely a little bit of conflict going on at the moment, my darling. Let's see if we can pull for a slightly different Maysam. Thank you, Rana. What kind of dungeon, Ed? Kelly has a sick mind. No, she's just gone the same place I went. Right then, let's have a look. We'll cut the cards and we will have a look. So then, my darling, there is a little bit, right? There's absolutely some animosity going on. Let's have a look. Wow, right, okie dokie. So the past energy that's bringing you to this point, we've got the Six of Wands. Wands is again all about your security and about your confidence, but the Six is not built yet. The Six is kind of at a point where you are able to kind of know and express what you want. You're able to express things about how can I put it? You're able to express your needs, right? In a very modern kind of, you are able to express your needs and seek to get those needs met, if that makes sense. That's what this card is saying. So in terms of relationships, like how do they feel about you? I think it's kind of more important how you feel about them. Honestly, I honestly do, because this is literally saying that I don't think you are going to be one of these people that suffers falls. I don't think you are going to take their BS, put it that way. And I think that this is something that you are acutely aware of, because in the present position, we've got the Page of Swords. Now, the swords, again, trouble and strife, challenges, obstacles, exactly the same as this one. The Page is youthful energy, naive energy. And I think that at the moment, how they feel towards you, it almost feels like it feels like they're being a bit childish. Does that make sense? And it feels like there's whatever's going on, whatever this relationship between you, I think it's possibly more likely to be a friendship that's gone sour rather than a relationship, because this really does feel, it feels a bit, do you know what it is, Rana? What I want to do is this. I want to go, nah, 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 nah. That's what I want to do. That's what this is giving me. It's like it's literally saying that there is this proper like, nah, 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 nah. You know what I mean? It's like it's like they're picking faults for the sake of it. They're picking holes for the sake of it. They're trying to wind you up for the sake of it to get a reaction. It almost feels like trolling, to be honest. And this obstacle for you is going to be a big thing for you to deal with. Like, oh my God, you probably just sit there and you want to go slap, but you can't. And I think that's where you are right now. Like, you honestly have to just find a way of bringing that into a more positive headspace. And the reason I'm saying that is because in the future, you've got the Six of Hearts. So hearts is Six of Cups. Cups is romance, positive feelings, empathy. And this six is normally a celebration card. So like with this six, it's talking about being at the point of being able to know yourself well enough to get your needs. This six is talking about being far enough down the road of a partnership, friendship or family, excuse me, that you are actually able to celebrate anniversaries and achievements as a community. So it's a really interesting thing, but I think you're going to have to confront this person and find out what this what this element is, because I think unless you deal with that, you aren't going to get to this point of having a celebration and a party and all of those good things around you. So yeah, that would be what I would say. I think that there is a little bit of animosity between you right now, a little bit of like loggerheads and a little bit of picking and backbiting, and I think that that's something that you're going to need to address before you can move on. And when you do move on, I think you'll be able to regain that friendship or regain that relationship as you had it. Like, it's almost like, do you know what it feels like? It feels like it's like a baby sister or like a baby brother, you know, where they just like picking on you. Like my sibling is 4 years younger than me, and oh my God, just as a kid they were just like mom. They were just like that whiny. I mean, to be fair, they're pretty much like that as an adult, but like 10 times worse. But they are just that whiny. You know what I mean? And I think that this person has given me that same vibe. But anyway, my darling, I hope you can take that. I hope that helps. I think you need to address the issues with that person. Find out why you're at loggerheads. Find out why those swords are there. If it's coming from them, then you just need to confront them and just say why you're being such a dick. Literally that. But anyway, thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am. I think you mean ma'am, not man, but thank you. It was worth waiting for. Thank you, my darling. We do try here on this channel. Don't forget, everybody, the tarot readings are normally over on Beyond Authentic, that channel there. Go across and hit the subscribe and do all the lovely things over on that channel as well. We are on the wrong channel tonight. This is what happens when you've got two and you stream on both. Anywho, if you don't know, by the way, if you are here for the tarot readings and you didn't know I have this second channel, this is Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty, where we are documenting our Slimming World journey and beyond. So we are talking about our Slimming World journey, our weight loss, the food we eat, all of that. We also do beauty content, so makeup looks and all sorts of things like that we do over here as well. Maybe not fashion advice with my hat. I can't believe I've kept it on stream, but there we go. But yeah, so if you would like to join us for more content over here, do check that out. I do a live stream on this channel, 11 a.m. sorry, UK time every Thursday morning, where I do coffee and makeup, and basically I drink coffee and I put makeup on my face. Fabulous. I'm glad you're happy, Rana. Thank you so much for joining, and I'm glad I got there in the end. But that is it, everybody. Thank you so much for today. Thank you for bearing with me and the YouTube gremlins and the StreamYard gremlins and being on the wrong channel and everything. I mean, this is one for the books, isn't it? This is one for the books. But that is it, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. I've had a really good evening tonight. I am going to go and get my darling husband some dinner, and then we are going to have an early night, if you know what I mean, because he's got to get up early in the morning and drive to Essex. So yeah, that's the reason we're going to have an early night. I'll see you all very, very soon. And as we always say, stay you, stay safe, stay authentic. And I will definitely catch you on the next one. Get those hands in the air, everybody, like we just don't care. We're going to do a little wave, and I'm going to play the red and black for this channel. Are you ready? Take care, everyone. We'll see you all very soon. Don't forget, 21st of February for Kirsty's live oracle readings. And I am back next Sunday on Beyond Authentic. The I is a 1. I'll see you very soon.